Good evening, everybody. I hope you all had a good day. So, it was district championships tonight. It's always a wonderful time in the UP, kind of like Christmas, but with sports. So let's get right into what happened with these two volleyball juggernauts. Crowd was loud and proud, as Nagani and Gwynn, they duked it out. So the situation right now is Gwynn is down 2-0, and we're in the third set, tied at 8. Miners, they're trying to take the lead, but a block by Line Mailu stops that, and it gets her team the point. Later, Miners, they lead by 2 in this one, trying to hold on to that. It's going to be a tough shot over, but Gwynn able to bump it. Comes around to Tiana Taylor with the strike. Gwynn builds on their lead. So we're going to still be in the third, and Monotoners have a lead the whole way during this game, but Miners aren't giving up. They are going to get that point as Gwynn. They just couldn't respond on that one. Now it's a late third, and the score is 29-19. Nagani sets it up for Natalie Bell with the hit straight down the middle. The score is 24-20. Bell had 14 kills on the night. Game point still for Gwynn in the third. Neither side giving up as Monotown is trying to mount a comeback, and Miners want the championship, but Tiana Taylor leading her team to a victory with that hit. We move into the fourth now. Gwynn, they're going to be leading by 5. Nagani, they're going to try in the shot, but it's blocked. But it's going to be like the late, great Aaliyah said, dust yourself off and try again. They did it just there, and they got the point. Later, score is now 10-7. And Miners, Allison Emmett, she's going to be coming from the right side of your screen right here and delivers a hit that gets them the point. Miners, they would win that set 25-22 as they capture the district title in 3-1. Now we got the Mid-Peninsula Wolverines taking on the Superior Central Cougars. The fans were excited for this game, and it was also really fun to watch. So let's go ahead and start things off, folks. It's going to be a quick ace from the Superior Central that would put the Cougars up 2-0 very quickly at the start. Scores all tied up at 5, and these teams were amped up. Nova McLean trying to make a play, but puts just a little too much off it as Cougars get the point. Next serve, though, and keep your eye on the left side of your screen as Landry Koski brings the hammer and powers through 2 blocks, and that gives Wolverines up in there. Wolverines are able to give themselves a lead, 12-8. Cougars trying to respond, but they set up for Allison Lerker by her teammate. Lets the Wolverines lead grow to 13-8 now. Superior Central, though, not going to roll over, as they're going to have some nice bumps here and set up their own spike. And our fellow sportscaster, Connor, he had to get out of the way of that one because it had some heat and he might have got hurt. 12-16 now. Cougars trying to make their own run. It's going to be a nice cross body shot. I want you guys to pay attention to this one. A really nice cross body shot, and the score is now 15-17. Jump ahead a little bit, score is 20-7 in mid-pin. This time, Koski trying to bring down the hammer again, but defense prevails because defense is very important, 21-17. But now the score is 24-20. Mid-Pin wants to close out the set and does it right here with an ace, and Mid-Peninsula, they did wonders tonight as they would win 3-1. Now taking a look at the volleyball championships, Chassell defeated Lake Linden-Hubble in 3 straight sets to become the District 98 Division IV champs. Scores were 25-10, 25-18, and then 25-12. The Panthers will receive a bye and advance straight to the regional final to be held at Forest Park on Thursday, November 12th at 7. Ay, caramba. The Packers game. This is the Packers game. I knew they were going to win. But I didn't think they were going to win that bad. Currently, Green Bay is winning 34-17 late in the 4th quarter. Let's check out the high school football schedule for this weekend. Starting Friday night, 2nd round of the playoffs. Calumet visiting Menominee Friday at 7 p.m. A classic rivalry between Nagani and Westwood at 7 on Friday. Gwynn, after winning their first playoff game since 1999 when they were in the state semifinal, plays Iron Mountain at 6 p.m. Central Time. The Blue Devils of Sault Ste. Marie battle Ludington at 7 on Friday, and Rapid River and Cedarville duke it out at 7 as well. On to our next slate of games. Marquette has a tough opponent in Mount Pleasant. They play at 2 on Saturday. Bark River Harrison, West Iron County is Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Kingsford takes on Reed City at 1 p.m., as well as Newberry and defending state champs Pickford. And then a rematch of earlier this season, Lake Linden-Hubble and North Central. Kickoff is at 1. With that being said, let's get into some keys to the game for a few of these playoff matchups. For Nagani Miners, they have to stop Zachary Carlson and Garrett Mann. And Westwood, has to stop Nash Hiller and Luke Nelson. During the course of the season, the run game has been phenomenal for both teams as they've been wearing defenses out late in the third quarter and early fourth quarter. But if you take away those two-headed monsters on each team, you force them to throw the ball, which is what they wish to not do, such as Nagani was forced to do when their matchups were with Gladstone this season. So, it's simple. Plug the gaps and contain the edge, and you got yourself an old UP shootout. Speaking of shootouts, Marquette has to be ready for a shootout with Mount Pleasant. So, the Redmen have been able to score more than 3 touchdowns in their wins this year besides Kingsford's, but Mount Pleasant has been able to do the same and hold 4 of their 7 opponents this season to a touchdown or less. This downstate team is going to be tough, but if Austin Riddle can stretch the field down and score multiple times, they can pull off the victory. Last but not least, Calumet doesn't want to get behind when it comes to Menominee. Menominee and Marquette are very similar teams when it comes to their offense. And if you remember, the Copper Kings were down by 2 touchdowns early first quarter and never recovered when they played Marquette. Calumet has to start fast and come away with points on each time they're in the red zone if they want to take down this Menominee team that the last time we saw them play shut out Gladstone, winning 41-0. Yeah. Definitely going to be a tough battle for the Kings.